Scott's working on a cool science lesson for us tonight.
Yeah, a lot of weather has to do with satellites because they provide so much information, but sometimes those satellites go wrong.
Yeah, sometimes some things go wrong. This particular satellite right here was a satellite that was launched in 1999. It was used as a polar orbiting satellite. This is where weather satellites that can get a really good shot. They orbit lower. Geostationary satellites are much higher in the sky and they go over the same place. This one goes around. Spy satellites are at this elevation as well. This satellite launched in 1999 was kind of put on the back burner, but still being used in a backup role in 2006, but still been gathering data for the Air Force and whatnot. And then on February 2nd, it suddenly exploded. It just exploded and blew into 43 pieces. And I thought that was interesting. Why 43 pieces are they talking about this? Well, because they have to map all of the junk that's flying through the air. So they saw that it exploded. They saw a debris field. And as they were mapping this, they realized, okay, well, let's watch where this stuff is going, because there's other satellites that may collide. They call it a, not a collision warning, but I can't remember the word, but it was a little bit more subtle than that. But they can maneuver satellites out of the way, and they have been doing that. In fact, the International Space Station right here was going to make a move to a higher orbit, which happens fairly frequently. They had to delay it for 2 days because they were concerned about a hit from this space debris. And the debris, a centimeter piece of debris, which, by the way, is going at 4 miles per second, so 4 miles per second, that's how fast this is going. That would have the same impact on any type of satellite, or for instance the International Space Station here, as a Harley-Davidson going 60 miles an hour. So if you remember in Gravity, what it kind of looked like, the artist's depiction there, that's what it would look like. And so they have to move these things around. There are 21,000 pieces of debris in space that they are currently watching to make sure, and they maneuver satellites around that. So I thought that was rather interesting. So there's 43 more pieces now since February 2nd.
Professor Dorval, I have a quick question for you.
Yes.
So that space junk that we saw come right through, I mean, the Treasure Valley that we saw speed over, and a lot of people captured the pictures of it, when was that, just 2 weeks ago or whatever? I mean, is that what you're talking about here? Is this that kind of stuff that can come into the Earth atmosphere?
Yes, it is. In fact, these 43 pieces will eventually come into the Earth piece by piece. And so maybe we'll have a show again.
Oh, well, that'd be cool.
And if you're wondering how they counted 43 pieces, you know, Clooney was up there.
Clooney was up there. This is before he floated off into space.
All right, in tonight's entertainment news, thank you for the segue. They say you can make any